I am so grateful. Yeah. To which I said, blah, 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 yes, please. Hey everyone, it's Bethany from Beth and Books and welcome back to this book nook. First things first, if my hair is already blue, just know I filmed this before I dyed my hair blue. And if my hair isn't blue, like my videos, my hair isn't blue yet, keep your eye out for a vlog because I'm going to dye my hair blue. That's not why you're here though, you're here because you want to see the haul. Now, last month, I don't know, I've lost all track of time when it comes to the school holidays, which is what I'm in right now. But last month or whenever, I did have a haul week and I got so many really fun books. So I was like, right, I do not need any more. However, sometimes I just go for a little op shop and I peruse the book section, and sometimes I just go to the warehouse to pick up treats for my students and I see books in a sale bargain bin and I just, you know how it is, slowly collect. And then today being literally maybe 15 minutes ago, these packages arrived for me. So these are some ARCs and I thought I would open them with you on camera. Before I get into it, two things. First of all, please consider leaving a cheeky like and subscribe down below to help a small growing booktuber out. The goal is 1,000 subscribers by the end of the year. And secondly, you do not need these many books to be a reader. I know I don't need to disclaim this, I shouldn't have to, but I also realise it's a privilege to firstly be able to afford books and secondly to be able to work with people, and I'm very lucky and grateful that Bloomsbury Australia and Harper Collins New Zealand want to send books to me in order for, you know, a little bit of promotion. So I'll be super clear throughout this video what has been sent to me and what I have bought with my own money. That's out of the way. Let's get into the haul. So the first three I'm going to show you, you might have seen in a vlog, so feel free to skip ahead a few minutes. But if you haven't, stay tuned. These books I purchased, I'm too excited. I purchased myself. I went to the warehouse to pick up some treats for students and there was a bag in bin. So first of all, I picked up Concrete Rose by Angie Thomas. The yellow stickers, it was another 50% off them, if you're wondering how much I paid for these brand new. Now, this is technically book, I don't know if it's being called book 0 or book 1, but it's the prequel to The Hate You Give and On the Come Up, which are Angie Thomas's other two works, and they all kind of fit together. This one follows Maverick Carter, it's been a while since I read The Hate You Give, but I'm pretty sure that's meant to be the father of the main female young woman in The Hate You Give. So that's really exciting to see that world come together. I do have The Hate You Give on my shelf. Sorry, not The Hate You Give, On the Come Up. Can you see that there? There we go. And I am on the lookout for an edition of The Hate You Give, but I'm just waiting to find it for cheap secondhand. I then picked up the Push. Again, this was $8 on the sticker, so I got it for $4. Now this one, I don't actually know much about, which isn't the best way to consume and purchase novels. But the reason I picked it up is because I stumbled across an article that Goodreads published all about the most added books that people had added to their reading challenge so far in 2021, and this was in the top 10. So when I saw this for real cheap, I decided, yeah, I'll just pick it up. I will trust the people. So what is it about? It's about a mother, daughter, father, family, and the daughter doesn't seem to bond very well with the mum, and the mum is concerned and maybe a little bit jealous because the daughter and the father figure seem to get along really well, but she has troubles. So it sounds like just a interesting family dynamic. It's giving me Little Fires Everywhere vibes, actually. And then the last one I picked up from the warehouse was Burn by Patrick Ness, and I'm so excited to have this in my collection. I have the Chaos Walking series, which Titus actually purchased for me, and I have Challenger Deep, and I kind of regret I gave away a couple of other books of his, Release and this one, because I never got around to them when I was doing my unhaul, and I mean they went to a friend so it's fine, but I kind of wish I had them all so I could have a big Patrick Ness collection because he's quickly becoming a favourite author of mine. But yes, I managed to find Burn brand new for real cheap, and in all honesty the blurb doesn't make much sense to me. It sounds like we have dragons and humans co-inhabiting Earth, and the dragons are kind of used as hired help. And then there's some sort of prophecy that involves an assassin, a cult of dragon worshippers, and FBI agents. So that's the thing. So these are the 3 books I purchased brand new. I then did go thrifting and I picked up 2 novels. So again, I purchased these myself. The first one I was really excited to find a copy of is The Perks of Being a Wallflower by Stephen Chbosky. I always want to say Chbosky for some reason. Chbosky. Now, I have read this before and I read it a couple of years ago and loved it. It was a 5-star read. One of my favourite novels that I read from the year in which I read it. Unfortunately, it isn't the nicest cover. I really prefer this cover, but again, this cover isn't all that wow to me either. So when I saw this for $3, I was like intrigued. I wanted it. I picked it up. I know it's the movie cover and it's like this cow poo green, but I'm not complaining. I'll take savings over aesthetics most days. Then the second one I picked up is The Dressmaker, and I'm so sorry I cannot remember your name right now. I'll go through my screenshots. I always screenshot the books you guys recommend me down in the comments, and I have a folder and I just keep them in my mind. And then I saw The Dressmaker, which is one you recommended, if I didn't make that clear. And I'm so excited to read this. It might actually just automatically join my immediate TBR pile, because this is a historical novel and our main character, I think it was 1950s, and our main character is Tilly, and essentially she's driven away and she ends up living in Paris, and in Paris she is cast out but then has to make a name for herself, and she becomes a dressmaker, and from there she plans revenge whilst earning a living making exquisite ball gowns. And right now I'm in the midst of a massive fashion phase. Talking about hauls, I do have a vlog that I just put up, vlog number 9 of the year actually. This top is new. I just had a little bit of a wardrobe refresh, so I'll link that if you want to see that haul. But the dress side of things has really intrigued me at the moment, and I want to read more books with this. So if you can recommend anything, please let me know down below. These are the 2 thrifted books I've picked up. Now, the rest of the novels, like I say, I'm always as honest as I can be. I'm just honest. The rest of these books have been sent to me for free. The first one I have here is Violet Black. So thank you to Turning Pages, which from my understanding is, you know, Penguin Classics. There's then New Zealand Penguin Publishing House, and then Turning Pages is like a teen in-house publishing. I hope I've got that right. I'm really sorry if I'm wrong. But anyway, Violet Black, it's the first in a trilogy that's come out by Eileen Merriman, which is a local Kiwi author. And this novel follows 2 people who have gone into a coma due to contracting a virus, and then they come out of the coma and realise they're being hunted for some reason. It's giving me like, what's it called? I'll find it. I cannot remember what it's called, but it's giving me this book kind of vibes and How You've Got to Survive, mixed with a little bit of Mary Lou's Legend, like if they were combined. I am intrigued. However, I did see a couple of reviews on Goodreads and around that said they weren't entirely happy with how mental illness was talked about in this novel. Normally I try to avoid the reviews before I read a book, but I was just adding this to my books I own list on my Goodreads shelf. Goodreads linked below, by the way, and I just happened to see a few things, so I'm definitely going to keep that in mind as I read this novel, but still intrigued nonetheless. I might do a reading novels with virus, disease themes as a themed reading vlog. I then have this one. I have cut it open, but I don't know what it is. I know it's from Bloomsbury, Australia though. Yes, I'm so excited for this. So again, full honesty, the way it works when I request these ARCs is as part of the Bloomsbury, and this goes for the same with the Harper Collins like blogger buddy deals, is that I get sent an email every month or every couple of months with a list of books I can request, and I'm always really mindful to request books that I'm genuinely interested in and will get around to. This is my current pile of acts I need to get around to. But I really wanted this one because it surrounds a Russian character, and I don't think I've ever read any books which are primarily around a Russian character. Let me remind myself what the rest of it is about. Yes, so we follow Elizabeth, who is a Russian princess, and essentially the Russian royal family gets usurped. I don't know if they get killed. I don't know what happens there, but Elizabeth becomes homeless, penniless, and essentially the bottom of the socio-economic ladder as you can get. So she has to crawl her way out and fight her way out. And I'm assuming she grows up a bit, because then it's all like, do I go back and take my place as rightful ruler, or do I pursue passion instead? I'm just really excited, and also I hope the camera's showing you the beautiful foiling on this. Thank you, Bloomsbury, Australia. Just reading the little note from it. That came out 2nd of July, so it is out if it's something that you're interested in picking up from a library or from a bookstore yourself. I've got 2 packages here. This one's really heavy. Both of them are from Harper Collins New Zealand. I'm going to do the smaller one first. Let's see if we can get a satisfying rip. Are we ready? Are we ready? Please ignore, I broke these 2 nails. They're ripping off, but I'm refusing to actually chop them because I'm a diva. Oh yeah, that was pretty good. That was pretty good. What do we have here? Oh, we have 2. Okay, I'm gonna hide the second one, so it's a bit of a surprise when I get to it. First one I saw here is Karen Slaughter. Now, Karen Slaughter, hang on, let me just get the dust off of these. I really love the hot pink and purple and the shine, although Gillian Flynn, I love you. You're a great author, but can you not have... I know it's not you, but can we just stop making this a thing? Please, please. I don't need to know if it's a Netflix show on the book cover. Put it on the back. Okay, I also picked this one up though because it follows sisters. Now we have, what were their names? Lee and Callie. They're not bad people, but in their youth, something bad happened where it's implied they had to kill someone. Don't know why, but that's the implication. And then they grow up, like 23 years later, there's a bit of a time skip. One of the sisters is a really successful lawyer. I don't think it tells me what the other sister is doing. But the lawyer takes on a client, and the client is like, yo, I know what you did. I know there's a dead body down in your garden, if that's the case. And is threatening to rip the sisters' lives apart. It's like Frozen, but murder mystery. And they're both killers. I'm really reading into this whole implied they murdered someone thing. Okay, second one. Is that the right way? Oh, look at the cover. It's even better in real life. Yes. Yes. Oh. Sorry guys, I'm just gonna bask in this. Okay, this one I requested because it's an autobiography, and the timing of which I got the Harper Collins email for this month's round of requests, I had just done an autobiography writing course at the library. I'm not necessarily interested in writing my own autobiography. It was just like $10. It got me out of the house. It got me thinking, got me learning. I value learning so much. I was like, yeah, let's go. So I went with a friend talking about autobiographies, and I was like, I need to read more because they sound so cool. So this one came through. Now this is by Mimi Kwa, and it is an autobiography that spans 4 generations. Let me remind myself what the rest of it is about. Oh yes, the angst. So Mimi ignored a letter for days. When she finally opened it, essentially it said, hey girl, your father is suing you. So yes, family drama and angst. It was over an estate of Mimi's auntie, and then Mimi's father is one of like 32 children, and I don't really want to know more about that, just that this is going to be haunting and so emotional and so memorable. I just have that vibe, and this cover, it's so beautiful. The last package is this one, and I've got a feeling I know what it is because I got a very specific email asking me if I wanted them. I am so grateful. Thank you to you guys, and thank you so much to everyone on Instagram and just the universe for blessing me. Okay, first things first. Let me get out what I knew was going to be in here. Oh my god, I'm just... Hang on, I've got to get these in order before I show them as well. Are you ready? You're not ready. I'm not ready. These are the spines, and it's this series. This is the Divergent series by Veronica Roth. I'm not going to go into too much about what it's about because you're probably familiar. YA, science fiction, there's factions, there's fighting. It's like so good. And in all honesty, one of the few series that I've loved so much, to the point where each book I think was 5 stars. Now I will admit I haven't read 4. I haven't read the like novella associated with it, but let me just go through these for you. Here's Divergent. Hang on, that makes more sense, Bethany. And then the thing is, when you put them together, it creates this wonderful, wonderful picture. Am I not the luckiest woman in the world? I'll insert an overlay here of what they look like next to each other. I am so... Thank you, world. Thank you, world. Thank you, guys. And then there were another 2 novels in that package. The first one here is Aristotle and Dante Discover the Secrets of the Universe. If you saw my mid-year freakout tag, you'll know that this has been my current fave novel of the year. And I've been thinking about purchasing it for a hot minute. However, every time I saw it, I was always umming and ahhing over whether or not there would be an edition without the sticker. Is that so petty of me or what? But I never found one. And then, like I say in the email, they were like, hey, we're releasing book 2 to the series this year. Do you want an edition of book 1? To which I said, blah, 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 yes, please. Yes, please. Oh, I love this book so much. Oh, we actually have a... cover reveal of the second one there. I haven't actually seen the second cover. Hey, that's so pretty. That is pretty. Alrighty, and then the last one we have here. Oh, yes. The Radio Operator by Ulla Lenz. I'm so sorry if I'm saying your name wrong. So I requested this one because, again, I was kind of on that autobiography train, and this is based on the incredible life of Joseph Klein. And to be fully transparent, I also thought my mum would really love this novel. She's absolutely loves reading historical novels, so I thought once I read this and promoted it, I could send it on to her to read. So it's 1930s. Joseph Klein is a German immigrant trying to gain a foothold in America. He comes to New York. However, when World War II begins, he gets caught between America and Germany, and his loyalties are tested when his radio expertise puts him on the radar of German intelligence. Essentially, they want him. So he reluctantly becomes their collaborator, which sets off a sequence of events based on a true story. I love learning about history through reading books, but if anyone sits me down to teach me about it, I just cannot retain anything and I zone out. So this is another way for me to learn, and I am so excited to read that. So thank you so much to you guys for watching and giving me these opportunities to receive books and review them and share them with you guys. And also thank you to the people who sent them to me: Turning Pages, Bloomsbury Australia, and Harper Collins New Zealand. Thank you so much. Thank you for making it to the end of this video. Enjoy all the places you go in your own reading adventures, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye bye. Oh my god, I just can't believe it. I still cannot believe it.